Here is a look at the starting lineups. First for LAFC 2, 4 first-team players in the starting 11. The club has conceded the fewest goals in the league, just 8. This is the 11th match of the season. Both teams inside the top 3 in the Western Conference, 2 and 3. Could be 1 and 2 before we finish tonight, pending the results. And away we go. Thanks for joining us for North Texas SC. And Wibowo, who was a hero over the course of what was the finish last week. Quick shot, that's blocked. Came from Matt Evans. Another try. Nope, it's Musto instead dishing off. Wibowo thought perhaps a shot was coming. The slight stutter. LAFC 2 has scored 14 goals at home this year. Left-footed slot inside. That's quickly sent back out. Bombino trying to make something happen. He was recently, in fact, the 100th was a fellow LAFC 2er in Lewis Muller. It was earlier this season. Over the top, Ordaz onto it. Reinforcements coming in the form of Nixon, who did not play last week. It wasn't due to injury. Flag is up here, and we are going to get a foul. And interestingly, this is the only meeting between these two teams in the Western Conference. Not the same division. Settled out wide. This is Endeli. Trying to get it back. Fighting for positioning. Might win a foul here, yes. So Jaime commits the foul. A wall of 4 black and gold clad defenders wait. Right-footed strike towards Cage. It's bobbled and kicked out by Romero. And the second opportunity is sent wide. Direct for Ordaz, watched by Westergren. And Ordaz is called for the foul. Good positioning by Mats Westergren, who was picked in the 3rd round of this year's Super Draft by Dallas. Played collegiately at SMU. Sticking to those Dallas roots. This should be a foul, yes indeed. We're gonna see a lot of these types of plays. So much quickness. Dallas team that is built on defense here, looking for the offense. Long range, look out, Romero! What a save, Rob Scott for North Texas. If you're just joining us, we are on the precipice of some strikes early. On both sides, some good chances. North Texas corner is in, edge of the 6. Headed out by Los Angeles. And Ordaz will look to run, but Scott just right on it, trying to win the ball quickly back. Mateusz Bogusz. Matchup that LA really controlled. Left foot sent up. That's Collodi. Their head coach, Othaniel Gonzalez. Goes by Junior. Will the flag stay down here? We'll have to wait and see. The chip out, was that a hand touch? I think so. Yes, and it's a red card, of course. And the flag does not come up. My, oh my. We have a development. Let's take another look here. Collodi is done. Welcome aboard, and Abdul Zani will exit. So a tough break for Zani, who plays just the first 12 minutes. So here we go, 13th minute, LAFC 2 up a man, and welcome to the show. And with all the speed out there, especially Angel and Ordaz and Wibowo, Musto, all these LA attackers. Now a yellow card has come out. This has changed quickly. Won't have an opportunity at the MLS level for 2 weeks. I'll be here again next week. It'll be really interesting next week in Next Pro. Chopper chance for North Texas, chipped in! Oh, how about that? Against the run of play, and North Texas has scored. Tyrek Scott down a man, and the leading scorer gives the visitors the lead. This is what you have to do. You have to be opportunistic. The chip through, and a little push in the back there too, and Scott from Titan Stadium here in Fullerton, California. North Texas leads 1-0 despite being down a man. The goal was scored down a man. We've got a big challenge here after the ball was away. And that's going to be a clear yellow. To go. Both of those teams, these teams rather, like that. They want to be on the winning side of this effort, and we have another yellow card that has come out. And this one's going to go against Tyreek Scott. Pass in front of Ordaz, taken by Isaiah Parker. And out of immediate danger. Towards goal. And there's the first save for Victor Daru. Clean block by Gordon, and then hops over the offensive player. That one rolled on top of the head of Endeley 3 times and takes a big hit. That's going to be a yellow. Korcha, one of the 5 first-team players starting for North Texas. We were just talking about the free kicks, and it's the second yellow card. Oh my goodness. It's just a silly one. Angel's right there. Oh, he stuck the foot out too. If he didn't stick the foot out. That's what we were just saying. Galodi. Red card to the goalkeeper for North Texas. MLS Next Pro Goalkeeper of the Month for May. And Angel, when he's with the club, and LAFC 2. Hold that thought. Scott is through. It has to. Tyreek Scott with a brace. And North Texas leads 2-0 late in the first half. And the club from the greater Dallas area making a statement. Very similar to the first goal. Long range fire. Slight deflection on the way through. Garcia with some space and taken down. This could be a card. Yes, it is. Well, hard to summarize this one briefly. We'll do that coming up a little bit later. But North Texas down a man. Then it leveled up at 10 aside. I was beat around a little bit. You wonder if that's related to injury. And away we go with the second half. Appreciate you joining us. 2-0 to score. North Texas on top with the brace from Tyreek Scott. It will not be a hat trick. We'll tell you why in a moment. Endeley's crosses through, dangerously ricocheting back, and there's Romero. So a quick restart early on in this half. We are 10 aside. Lebowo, regardless of what happens elsewhere. St. Louis is just 1 point back. But at last check, Lou City down 2-1 to Colorado. And after St. Louis really dominated, drop for Evans. And further out wide, this is Romero's first touch. 8th appearance, 4th off the bench. Games before tonight. Now this is 4th. Foul one by North Texas. Very young LAFC. No first-team players for LAFC 2 on the roster. 4 here this evening, all started. Lots of publicity for Musto this week, who signed with the first team on Wednesday. He directed out up into the stands here. Varying ages as well in training for this LAFC 2 side. Musto, long range, just high. Right off the tusks of Tuffy the Titan. Some contact there, that's going to draw a whistle. Necessarily often, but 85% LA, 63 for North Texas. Still not out of the woods yet. Whistle came up on the hands. Had a handball against LA. St. Louis has equalized in the second half. Big collision here. Don't think it's going to be a card. Parker tosses in. Barely getting through. Now getting through. Left foot just missed wide. Garcia may have grazed the very outside part of the post as well. Now Endley 4-on-3 for North Texas. Endley too strong on the touch. Ball is lost. And then Endley commits the foul. Drew Casey, the rest of our MLS Next Pro crew. Left-footed cross for LA. Second ball. Maintained. Evans saved. Darup strong there. Long-range strike might be exactly what LA needs. That chances just haven't had that. Again the try, it's blocked. Third try in this trip, that's high. A little bit behind Weboa, but adjusts and finds Rosales. Avoids the referee. And Bombino, outlets out wide. Good sequence for LA. But too good. Or excuse me, that's the third change with Scott coming off. But at halftime, that's not a window. So third change, second window. Humphrey is on. The second round pick in this year's draft. It is 925 miles, believe it or not, from Fullerton to Corvallis, Oregon. For first goal of the night, LAFC 2. They've done well on this pitch to score. Weboa, that might be right here. Blocked out. Ordaz had the rip. Now Musto through everybody. Direct now in a first-team contract. We're going to get some changes here for LA. 21 years old from Brazil. Scored in back-to-back matches. Keep that going. And this one's in. How about that? It's a teammate who strikes. Oh, Diego Garcia. And it is all working for North Texas here this evening. There wasn't much here. Garcia just accelerates. Pedrinho the touch. I'm not sure that was intentional. I don't think it was. And Garcia. LA wanted a point to the spot and a penalty award. And now a yellow card has come out. A lot of possession for LA. Early chances, but not much since the early going. Everybody wanted it to come up. Looked pretty good to me in terms of onside. Garcia, who scored perhaps off an excuse me pass and a challenge here. That's going to be a yellow. Next week's contest, Iris Pedrinho. An assist already. Cuts inside, fires the shot. And Romero able to control cleanly. Approaching 9 o'clock here locally in Fullerton. Good ball. It's Parker. Has the step past Nixon. Nixon's on a yellow. Crosses through to the spot. It's chipped in. The exclamation point for North Texas. It's Diego Pepe. The slide, the celebration, and the embrace. Oh, this has got to feel good. Parker with the run. And Darup might be the final man to touch it. A look at the watch from our referee, Ricardo Fierro. And that is it. The jubilation for North Texas. Solo atop the Western Conference table with a dominant 4-0 win on the road over LAFC 2.